We're finally here. Took way too long, gentlemen. Sorry that took so long to do a chat again. Fireside. It's funny because this is really kind of where all the live stuff started. Right here in my garden. Just worked on an ear of corn. Kind of late, but that worked. My chair is over here in the wrong spot, right in the soup. I know Tim's getting warmer already. That's good. Don't want you to be cold. Sitting here thinking, can I use one of these posts or something to hold the phone up? Yeah, I'm with you, Steve. Thing is, I love hanging out with you guys. No holiday music. You don't need the holiday cheer. Just the bonfire. Got the noises out here. A little bit of highway noise, but we can ignore that. You guys should see what I did this week, but you can't because it's too dark. Lois says Christmas. Yeah. I know, we're not even beyond Halloween. So let's see, what have I got going? I got a couple of Tim. Okay, what do I got going? I called Nate at Performance Outdoor tonight, and it was busy, and that was the 10 seconds of time I had to call him. So, unfortunately, I didn't call him today. I'll get a chance to call him tomorrow. Got some chain to buy. What else have we got? I got to get parts for that 660. I forget. Somebody reminded me. Was it you, Steve? It reminded me that I actually modified that chain brake handle. And I forget why, but I had to modify it. Gotta wonder if that's why it broke. Don't know for sure, but it's always possible. So I'll call Nate, get those parts ordered. Gotta get some chains. Steve has a 200T he was using the other day. I think the anterior AV mount is shot, so I gotta order that up too. Yeah, where is Larry? He's supposed to bring the ice cream. The next project, so I'm working on that 350. I gotta get that thing back together, but I'm waiting on parts. Craig posted a nice float of steel blower. That's good. The blowers are fine to work on. They're really not that bad, but I don't know. I don't really know if I have stuff to do, but like the next project, I don't know. I think Huzzle has some interesting Chinese kits that are coming up eventually. I think they're doing a 395 and an 880. The 880 certainly intrigues me. That would be pretty cool to fiddle around with, probably. It's big saw. Can't you get lactose-free ice cream, Tim? Like lactate ice cream? Doesn't it work? I don't know. Yeah, Steve, was it you that told me how to unclog the leaf blower screen? Just hit it with with the torch. Falling down here. Yeah, the propane torch. Maybe it was Ken. I don't know. Sherbert's nice. Chili expat, what's going on? We're just fireside chatting. Yeah, James, the 880 is like 120 cc. I mean, it's big. 110, 100. It's got to be up there, right? South America isn't chilly. Good joke, Ken. Ladies and gentlemen, he's here all night. Well, I think it's cool. I mean, we're going to get a 880 clone. I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I think the Husky 3120 is going to be cloned as well. That's also big. Those are definitely two competing. $2,000. Oh my word. $2,000 for an 880. Used? I thought you could get them for cheaper than that brand new. For $2,000, it better be a cream puff, powder coated and everything. Lordy. Right, you're in Canada, so yeah, sorry. So what does that translate to in American at this point? Multiply that by what? 0.75, 0.70? So roughly you lose 30 cents on the dollar, so that's 600, so $1,400. Still a lot of money. Hey, Craig. Tim wants an SB125. A lot of people want an SB125. I don't know. Yeah, call pocket. I am fine with the 394s. They're definitely big enough for me. I've run a 3120, and for me, there was just not a whole lot of point in doing that. I have a sneaky suspicion My chair is going to fall over on me because it's sitting down here. What can I use here to stay as the... Hang on. Let's go over here into the dark. Oh, we're going to venture into the dark. Sorry, guys. Let me get one of the sawhorses. Bring the sawhorse into the garden. Hopefully that's a smart idea. There's that. Should be able to do that right there, but now I need something to hold it. So, hang on. We're going to get it. We're going to get this. Just need a clamp. Yeah, anything you guys can send James's way is appreciated. Sorry guys, I'm venturing too far out here. I'm going to lose the signal. Not smart. All right. Hang on. Hey, how's that? That'll do. Now I can actually focus on sitting here. The 500, they want 2,200 Canadian. That's crazy. Peter Simon. Peter. Haven't seen you around. Welcome. Orange to creams. We're just chatting tonight. So if you got any questions or anything, you can hit me up. Don't always do these. I don't get to do the fireside stuff anymore just because, well, I haven't done a lot of fires this year. We didn't have a lot of wood. Poplar. No, I don't think I had a poplar. Right? Blow and saw and build my own for about $500. Yeah, I like building my own stuff too, Steve. That's for sure. Peter Simon, 084. What about it? I know where Larry is. A lot of people love their 084s. So far, not my cup of tea. I still like my 394. Don't need anything bigger than that. And the 084 is quite the beast, I know, but... Peter, I am not an 084 guy. So I don't know much about them other than the fact that their mufflers are nearly impossible to get. And they're really, really big. They have a proprietary bearing on the PTO side, which makes them annoying. It's an abnormally large bearing, which means it's kind of hard to get the case hot enough to get that bearing to drop in. You know what I mean? But as far as coils and modding them, I am not the expert on that. That's for sure. 88. Yeah, yucky, Craig. Too muddy, too muggy. James, I'm working on MS250. Why? There's no point. I don't know. I'm not a real big fan of the 250s. Just isn't me, you know. My father-in-law has one. He's probably watching right now. Just wasn't something that felt, you know, intuitive to me. Oh, Larry did show up. Good. Hopefully he brought the ice cream. Ken has a couple of 025s. Cheap. Good. Put them back on Craigslist. Cheap. I thought 084 since new. Its coil died and it sat in the corner. Can you get another coil for that, Peter? How's the compression? Still good? If you haven't done a teardown on that, it might be worth it, you know? Tear it down, new bearings, new seals, might be time. If it's never been done on the 084, then that would be quite a project. You know, if the piston looks good, put a new ring in it. New fuel line, filter. Be nice and fresh. Good for another 100,000 miles, you know? Ten people here. We're just fireside chatting. Who showed up? Anybody here I haven't given a shout out to? Let me know. So yes, I'm waiting on parts for the 350. We'll get parts for the 660. What else is in the basement? Nothing. I've really been working on the fence and the shed lately, which is good because I really have been unfocused as far as that goes. Oh, Larry's done with the ice cream? Okay. Ken, you can still get an 084 OEM coil? Can you get it? Oh, if you wanted to do a unlimited coil, is that what you're talking about? To go to an unlimited coil is to go to the limited, as to the 084 probably has a limited coil, right? Yeah, Ken, that's one way, but James, the 268, like, if you notice the compression dropping, it might be 150, 160 pounds. You notice it goes down to 140, 130 or whatever, then probably time to reseals and re-ring and do all that sort of stuff, assuming the bearings are still good. If you take the muffler off and there's no scratches, the piston still has machine marks on it, or even light scratching really doesn't matter a whole lot. But if the wear marks, the machine marks on the piston are completely worn flat, it's probably kind of time to put a new piston thing. But if you're up to 200 tanks on that, then, I don't really know. I would say whenever the compression starts dropping, There was 10 people here for a second. Who showed up? Somebody showed up. Hey, Ken, can you link me the coil for 84? Yeah, Ken, where'd you see that? And Peter, where are you out of? Where's your hometown? I saw 12 people here briefly. Who showed up? Peter Cole showed up. Great. Peter Simon and Peter Cole. Great. Just to confuse me. 200 plus tanks. Yeah, the darn thing can keep going. Peter's in New Zealand. Yeah. Oof. I just shipped a toolkit. Craig Stark, welcome. How you doing? I just shipped a kit to New Zealand not too long ago. Just the shipping cost me $70. Craig, we're just fireside chatting here tonight, so if you want to chime in or have any questions or comments or anything, you're welcome, of course. Yeah, so New Zealand is no joke as far as shipping goes. It gets crazy to get stuff over there. It gets there, but it got to the guy. It was $70. As opposed to, I just shipped a toolkit to Australia, $36. I was convinced it was going to be $70, but nope, it's nearly half of what it costs to go to New Zealand, which doesn't make any sense. Teresa Mock, how did I buy a set of tools from you? You email me. How do I post my email address? Post my email address for me. Just put all the ampersands in there, like I usually do. Coil should be cheaper. 911 went off the chart. Oh, yeah. Let me see if I can. Can I get here and chat? I don't know. I'm going to turn the phone sideways and see. It won't do it. Sorry, guys. Can somebody actually post my email? It's letters Matty, the letter O, the number 5. So mattyo5 at AOL.com. Did I make a mistake of sending a 385 coil? We're working on a 388 XPW top end. It should. A blue coil is limited. A black coil should be unlimited. Is it a blue coil or black coil? I prefer the unlimited coils, the black ones. Not sure there's anything really wrong with limiting an XPW top end. But the XPW top end is 13K. I don't think I'll have trouble. No, Peter. I was talking to Craig. Blue coil, yeah, blue coils do have different limits. Some are like 13, some are 13.6, 13.9, and 14.1. Might even be 14.6 too. So I was currently 365 special. Okay, so yeah, you slap the XPW head on it. I'm not a big fan of the XPW heads. Not because they don't produce good power, but because that darn piston is $80. You know what I mean? $80 for that darn thing. $13.6. So, you know, it's not a bad limit necessarily, but you gotta be careful tuning it, that's all. Leaving the cylinder stock. Okay, it's fine. I like the regular 50 millimeter top ends on 372s. My own preference, but whatever. A lot of people are fans of the XPW top end, so there's nothing really wrong with it. Just my personal experience, you know. A little more wood. Yeah. What did I miss? What am I gonna do from the blue top I got from Chris? I don't know. Yeah, where's Chris? Speaking of Chris. Put a dome piston in what, Tim? The XPW? I didn't think they had pop-ups available unless you're doing like one of the race pistons that Definitive Dave might have. But those are I think those are like $140. I don't even know if he's got one for the XPW top end. He might. He might. Can everybody hear me okay? I am trying to track on the phone. Old school texting isn't me. But you do what you have to do. Oh, hang on a second. What the heck? Oh, Amazon for Chinese. Oh, you mean the blue top saw, James? Oh, I still don't know. It's in pieces. You're right. It's in pieces. Chris said he was going to send me a 181 to kind of make up for the parts deficiency. Yeah, I can't post my email right now. If somebody can post my email, that'd be great. That way Teresa can contact me. I don't know why I can't type on here right now. I'm sorry. Matty05@AOL.com. MATT, the letter Y, the letter O, the number 5 at AOL.com. You did, Ken? Thank you. I didn't see it, so I don't. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it won't pop up. Maybe it won't let you post links. The way my toolkits are going, I'm gonna have to go back to my folks probably next weekend and do more machining. James, you're supposed to put the ampersands in there. That way bots don't pick it up. Delete that one. Yeah, James, retract that message and then add extra ampersands in there. That way when you post it, a bot doesn't pick up my email address. So you don't post email addresses like, there you go. You gotta confuse the bots a little bit. Because they have these tracking bots that will actually go and find posted email addresses, and you end up with, spam. So we might have a 288 to rebuild. Might not. Might just sell the parts. Still don't know yet. I think the 288 top end is still sitting in my ultrasonic from weeks ago. Might be real clean when I take it out. They won't let you do it? Yeah, don't worry about it. Then that's fine. Hopefully somebody wants to get in touch with me, they can listen to the chat here and come up with it. Matty05@AOL.com. The O is letter O, not number O. So Matty05@AOL.com. "13 people. Who showed up?" If you guys got questions, feel free. Tonight's the night, Sitting out here, hanging out. A little bit cloudy. And if you asked a question, I missed it, just re-ask it. Sorry. 14 people. Who's here? Teresa, you think you got it? Okay. Great. MATT, the letter Y, the letter O, the number 5 at AOL.com. Yeah, shoot me a message and I can send you the form letter for the tools. Give me an idea of what you're looking at. What saws you want to work on? Or what saws do you intend to work on, Still waiting on those guys to call me back. I literally the last few days haven't even had a free second to make a phone call over there to see what's going on. Arnold showed up. Hey, Arnold. Welcome. We're just fireside chatting here, so welcome to hang out and ask questions, comments, anything. This is where I started my whole live thing a while ago. I don't know how many years ago. It was a bit. What a kick, too. Just because it's fun hanging out with you guys, you know? James, do you have the fire up on the big screen there? Hey, Hybrid. Yeah, beautiful weather. Cold and wet here. It's beautiful. A little chilly right now, but no complaints there. Just nice day. Dry, though. The ground is so dry. Hybrid, you should see the fence I'm putting in. Well, your tomatoes outside. That's nice. Smart. I don't have that many tomatoes this year. We have a few, but how's the fire look on the big screen? Yeah, Hybrid, you should see the fence we're working on. Took 4 trees down yesterday. Got all kinds of brush over here I gotta chip up. Yeah, there's a backyard behind the shed here. All along the back 40. You were milling on Sunday? Yeah, I've done some milling, but not nearly as much as I'd like. Maple and red oak, beautiful. My kind of fun. 15 people. Who showed up? Who's here? You do quarter sawing or flat sawing? Everyone's getting sleepy. 7 feet, a little short, but you know, if you're making like flooring or something, that's fine. How's the Volvo running? It's not tons, but I haven't been running it because it's suspect. Want the whole kit. Just started working on saws. Posted my wife's name. We'll do will the kit do all saws? No. So that's why you send me the email, and I will send you the form letter and give you an idea of what it will do. So the main tool kit will do about 90% of the saws that guys are working on today. 372s, 660s, 026, 044s, that whole series and set. 3120s, 346 XPs, 262s all the way up to 288s. Does kind of all that stuff. No problem at all. The odd ones are like the 880. You need an extra sleeve for that. So a main kit is 170. Throw in an extra 880 sleeve, that's $30. And that whole family. It's warm here. 60 logs. And yeah, like a 576 XP, and that whole family is odd, so you need an extra rod for that, so that's $30 extra. 242 XP is a little odd, so you need an extra rod for that. That's $30 extra. Old Husky 61 is a little bit weird, and then I double-ended that with a steel 661. So those are all a little bit odd, so another $30 that for those rods. So something like that, you know. But for the most part, most people are served just fine with the main kit. And you just add on the specialty stuff if you need to. That makes sense? Yeah, Peter, I don't know if you're going to find 084 guys here. You might. Sometimes the steel guys show up. But because I'm mainly done Husky, the steel guys don't do a lot of hanging out here, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's all explained in the form letter. So if you just shoot me an email, then I'll get it and get the form letter over to you, and you can read it, and it'll make more sense. And you can always add on later, get a main kit and put a few together and be like, oh, I need whatever, and no problem. I can even do custom stuff for you if you really want. Uh-oh, Aunt Becky, Aunt Wanda, my mother-in-law. So it'll be interesting. Mother-in-law and Vera are watching now. Hello, everybody. We're doing a little fireside chatting. Anybody have any questions, comments? I was foolish enough earlier to post a picture of my face. Ah! Ladies' night. Don't think I have that many ladies watching. Once in a while, there might be one. Jeez. I think James has that type of meeting pretty much twice a week. The Faust family clan. For those people that are watching that don't know, that the Faust family has a reasonably sized family, and they're all watching. What material for the fence? The material, the posts are just pine, but they're treated with oil and tar. Boneyard, just doing a fireside chat, hanging out. The horizontals for the fence are pressure treated 2x4s, and the uprights are just pressure treated dog ear pieces, So, and I'm just putting the uprights in there with pea gravel. I'm not concreting anything in. Tim, I'll let him answer that. Yeah, we're just chatting, hanging out. Tinman Saws made it again. Fantastic. Do any more projects, man? Everything good? Peter, take care. Thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate you hanging out. This is like super fun for me. I have a great time doing this sort of stuff. So, I just get a huge kick out of this. Got 8 200 teeth. Oh wow, yeah. 8 carburetors, $90 a shot. Yikes. The 3120 clone, as far as I see, is actually cloned as of now. They have, or at least they have a prototype of it. I saw pictures of it. Take care, Peter. Thanks much. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, Tinman, you've got... I've found certainly that just slapping a new carburetor on the 200s makes a world of difference. Everything else can be pretty good and doesn't wear that much, but man, those carburetors, they just get eaten. Right, they run great until they don't. Yeah, that's... I've tried to rebuild them. They're hard to rebuild. Not because they're difficult to actually put back together. It's just that they don't seem to run right after they're rebuilt. So I've done a bunch of them. For me, for time purposes, it's just easier just to get fresh when you're doing a rebuild, which sucks to have to throw them things away, but... oh well. Right, and that's not something you need either. You know, you give the guy, saw it back to the guy, it runs good, and then like a week later, it's like, oh, it's not running good now. Oh, the carb crapped out. Okay, well, why didn't you change that before? I would get coffee, but I've been chatting with you guys. See the problem? Shoes. Sorry, I need to go look for my shovel. Well, just saying that we are live. I'm just chatting with the guys. My neighbor just showed up, so behave yourselves.
Yeah, I'm still creepy.
You might be the neighborhood trooper. I don't know.
Yeah, I was listening to Carlton. I just had been eating. Holy shit, I wonder if he's still out there with the fire.
Oh yeah, I'm here. Lost one showed up. Check that out.
Not bad, that's all. Huh? Longer than it was last night, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's nice. Lost one. Got 2 carbs rebuilt yesterday. 372 Homeland Super Z. Super Z, you might actually get to run. I rarely get 372 carbs to run right after either. And the Oleo Max, I know nothing about. Sorry, guys. Hide Matt, they're coming after you. No, I don't think so.
You might be cooking tomatoes. Huh?
Yeah, we're cooking tomatoes tonight. Actually, I should go taste it. I wonder if it's cooked. It's in my garden in a pit. They can't say nothing. I know somebody can say something. Tomato. Here's your phone.
I probably didn't have any. It's hard by. Yeah. Did you put some pineapple noodles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bring some of the green stuff. Stephen Kroon, what's going on, man? Here comes the popcorn. You're right, we need popcorn. And marshmallows and pillows and blankies.
Unless you have the light that goes in the middle.
I know, you need the chocolate.
The chocolate.
Andy Olson. That's my cousin. You can see.
What do you call those?
What?
S'mores. Huh?
S'mores.
S'mores.
Yeah. But I can't have chocolate, so.
No? You can't have chocolate?
I'm allergic to chocolate.
What? Oh, wow.
I get one gigantic red zit on the end of my nose.
Oh, wow. I need chocolate.
Yeah, I need.
Chocolate cake or
I stay away from it. I don't even smell it. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Andrew's my cousin. He's in Virginia. At least I think he is. Chocolate is not worth the ones that I get, Tim. And no.
What did he say?
It's worth a zit for sure. No. If you're female, sure, but not me. It's not because I don't like it. It's just that the aggravation has just been crazy. So yeah, guys, Andrew does reviews of older movies. Stuff that pretty much nobody thought to review. He has a modern take on movie reviews, especially from like, what, the 20s, 30s, and 40s, Andy? No marshmallows. No nothing around here, Andy. It's like tomatoes.
What's the wife coming home, right?
Yeah, she's Katrina's been home. 15 people here. Who showed up? Just wondering if my father-in-law showed up yet. Sometimes Steve comes home. And more parts on the way. 3072 getting ready to order more. OEM. Except for the case halves. The aftermarket case halves are pretty good. 1900 to the 50s. So you guys can go check out Andrew's channel if you feel like it. Tim, you can have a couple of the 4 feet of snow we got Sunday. Oh, shoot. 4 feet. 4 feet. Steven, jeez. Steven, where are you at? What's he doing over there?
Oh.
It's tough to keep an eye on the chat because you got to keep an eye on it, otherwise it disappears too quick. Andy, you got a sub from Boneyard. Check that out. See, you show up on my channel, you get subs. Amazing. Thanks, Boneyard. I really appreciate that, actually. Yeah, I agree. I like the Natchez bearings. I buy them in 10. This is just north of us in Browning, Montana. Lord. Number 9. Cool. Yeah, I like the case halves for 372 aftermarket, but they have they need a little bit of love, and I like the Natchez 6202s because I buy them in packs of 10 and get them from reasonable money. Yeah, you can use SKF too. I think SKF is actually one of the most faked bearing in the world. I think they're one of the most popular, but most faked as well. Thanks, Tim. Paid 20. I don't buy them by 1 or 2. I buy them by 10. It's much more cost effective. $16 people here just chatting. And James down in Indiana has like 35 watching on the big screen. Canada got 4 feet of snow, 12 hours with. Wow. Where in Canada again?
Oh, it's got to be above Montana, same storm. It's got to be the same storm as Montana.
A.B. Boardsy? Yeah, they have Taiwan is fake. Yeah, you have to get the it's got to say made in Japan. A few hours west of me, get all that snow. Wow. Snow. Browning is on the prairie, not in the mountains. What are those guys doing? My neighbor, I don't know.
That's not Al.
That's not Al, no.
Probably maybe the son.
Eddie, maybe? Might be Eddie.
Could be.
Pretty flames. I get 2 thumbs up. That's pretty good. What are you doing?
I thought I was looking for flames, but that's not.
It's dry here, no rain. Tim, first thumbs up because it's special. 4 thumbs up. Wow. Anybody new show up? Anybody haven't given a shout out to? Soon it'll be snow. Yeah, sorry, Arnold. We got snow coming soon enough. That's right. That's right. Definitely got snow coming soon enough. Time. Take care, Ken. Matt, you got a cold beer, a hot dog, and a hot dog for the fire. No, I don't. I should have both of said items, but I don't. I've had literally no time for dinner tonight. I wanted to come hang out with you guys. Time to go get dinner, actually. And I don't know when we'll get to do another fireside chat, but if I can this week, I'll do it, assuming we, what is it, Wednesday maybe? Rain? Maybe.
Wednesday afternoon, late afternoon, 3 o'clock, 3, 4 o'clock, yeah, so far.
Old man Fred just showed up. Night, Ken. Yeah, Wednesday afternoon will rain. Maybe tomorrow night we can do a little more burning.
Tomorrow's gonna be pretty windy tomorrow.
Cousins' wives are just dribbling in now. Hello, dribbling in, whoever that is. Matt, I do have a project. My pain in the neck blown up 576. Well, luckily I have a 576 rod. Do you need one? Spider. I just got 576 rods in stock, just the other day. So if you're doing rebuilds, then 576 rods is what you need. No, not a 576. Rebuild. The rod to actually rebuild the 576 to pull in the crank into the bearing.
Tell Katrina she needs to put a scary dummy next there for Halloween.
No. I think the 576 can work fine for some guys, but it's just not me. I still don't like the proprietary bearings. It drives me nuts.
I'm going to watch Hannity. He's going to
Go watch Hannity. All right.
a couple special guests on this one.
Have fun.
I'll see you Paul.
Yeah. I'll be late night tomorrow. So I'll be out of work at 7. But I'll be home for lunch.
I look if you don't want to bring tonight. I'm not mistaken. It's supposed to be some mountain air.
Windy? Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see.
Of course, I can too.
I know. Sorry, guys. Did I miss chat here? Hey, Fred. Yeah. Could be worse than Power Max 6, the world's most hated saw. I know, I'm making it worse, right? Actually, I need to get some dinner. That's what I need to do. What do you think, guys? Call it a night? No, my shovel's not burning. I'm good. For lunch, Tanaka. And that's it.